Hey everybody, this is Bobby G, also known as Bobby at Gloss. And if you stumbled across me by accident, I am a collector of vintage Hollywood autographs, and I love to keep the flame of the golden age of Hollywood alive. So what I thought I would do today is let you know that I'm going to be liquidating a lot of my collection. And so I figured, why not just go through and show you a little bit about what I have. So I thought I would start with my first binder. And my first binder, of course, starts with AA. So let's just jump into it so I can give you a little bit of history, a little bit of background, and maybe a little bit of a celebrity story encounter that I've had with them, and tell you who I have in my collection and why. So starting off with AA, we have Miss Beverly Aadland. Beverly Aadland was the teenage, 17-year-old teenage girlfriend of Errol Flynn. There he is in the bottom corner there. And she was with him when he died at 50. And I believe they made a movie together called Cuban Rebel Girls. And additionally, she had a little bit of an interesting life because the year after he died, she was in a scuffle with her boyfriend and he died of a gunshot wound. Look it up in Wikipedia. In any case, I was thrilled to death when I got this because I'd been entranced by her ever since reading about her in Richard Lamparski's Whatever Became of. So AA, she kicks off my collection. Second up is child star Willie Aames. That's him as Rusty from the TV series Rin Tin Tin. But the interesting thing about it is that this is on an original postcard dated, postmarked 1955. And as you can see from the handwriting, it is addressed to and signed by Rusty. Clearly, this is not the signature of a little boy. I think it was done by his mom or the studio, but I like the piece and I keep it because of the memorabilia. Next up, we have Angela Ames. Angela Ames has the title of sexploitation actress. She's a beauty, she's a babe, but I don't know her much except for being Little Bo Peep in an adult film and in the B film with lots of jiggling called Hots. Also, another Ames, and another child/teen star, Willie Aames from 8 is Enough. The interesting thing about this is that he made a signature and comment about love the shirt, so he's making fun of his own clothes. The funny thing is that I bought a collection of all these 70s male models, TV stars, soap opera stars, and singers from this guy named Tom. So I have a slew of magazine pictures and cutouts of people like John Eric Hexum, who killed himself, and all these other 70s teen idols and movie stars, all addressed to Tom. So if there's a Tom out there, you'll see them in my store. Oh, this guy's great. Character actor John Abbott. So many classic movies. Look at that face. That face was like in so many things. One of my favorites, though, was Women in White. Remember this look when he played the mean old grumpy invalid in Women in White? Anyways, he had a great career and was blacklisted for a while, so kudos to him for being able to come back. Straight up now, tell me, do you want to see a little Paula? Paula Abdul. I met Paula Abdul, wow, way back in the day, in the very beginning of her career, so it had to be 88. And her album had just been released, and I went to see her perform at a place in San Francisco called Dreamland or Dreamscape or something. It had a great, fantastic staircase that they would come down. And I went with a friend of mine who went to cheerleading school with Paula Abdul, so we met her before the show. And she was just as sweet as pie, and just like you think Paula Abdul would be. She was so funny. She had her tea. She said, I have a little bit of a cold, my voice is hoarse, so I'm going to be singing over tracks tonight. And I said, Paula, you know what? Love your album, love Knocked Out. Now, Knocked Out was very derivative, I think it was top 40, it was very derivative of a Pebbles song called Girlfriend. And I was a huge fan of Straight Up. So I was like, Paula, you gotta release Straight Up next. That's gonna be like a huge hit. It's gonna be #1. She's like, oh, I like that song too, but the record company's going in a different direction. And they ended up releasing It's Just the Way That You Love Me, which only went to #4. Bobby G was right. Straight Up went straight to #1. Anyways, here we go. Back to AB. Walter Abel. Walter Abel was a very able, no pun intended, and capable actor from the 30s and 40s. And he was most famous for being in Fury with Spencer Tracy and D'Artagnan in the Three Musketeers. Now notice this is a vintage album page from a vintage autograph album from collectors in the 40s and 50s that would stand outside of restaurants and what have you. And this here is a small photo that would come when you wrote to the studio, and the studio would send you these tiny little 3-inch photos and say, send a quarter, and we'll send you an 8x10 of the star. Anyways, I like this guy a lot. Ooh, Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus! Academy Award winner F. Murray Abraham. This guy's awesome. He's got a skill set, right? Ooh, look at this scary picture. Kind of looks like Gary Oldman in Dracula. The signature is kind of hard to see too. What else we got in here? Oh, I also have, hi, I'm still a working actor, and here is my headshot. Good guy. Good, talented actor. Pretty much everything that he's done is really good. Next up we have Amy Acker from Angel. I bought a collection from this guy who has everybody in Angel. I swear to God, I have everybody who's ever starred, co-starred, guest starred. I even think I have the grips from Angel. So there you go, Angel. Oh, last we have Jay Acovone. Jay Acovone, reliable character actor, Stargate, Criminal Minds, etc. Notice when I only have an index card, I try to find something flattering to mat with it. Anyways, there you go. There's my stories from AA through AC. Oh, except for Aquanetta. I'll kick off next one with Aquanetta. Do you know Aquanetta? I love Aquanetta. Not the hairspray. Anyways, thank you so much. I love to keep old Hollywood alive. I love to share my autograph stories. Check out my store. There'll be some stuff in there, so you might be interested in some of it. And I look forward to seeing you next time and picking up with Aquanetta and vintage Hollywood, old autographs. That's my sweet spot.